I honestly thought we'd never see this place again.
Me neither.
Well, it sure beats sleeping at the hospital like we did last night. Mother? This is our home. This is where we'll be staying for a while.
Pretty incredible, huh, Dad? All that craziness, and here we are right back where we started.
Yep, incredible.
So maybe we'll go shopping tomorrow at Wyndham's and get you a new dress, and maybe get your hair done. Would you like that? And we can go for a walk, get some ice cream. Oh, butter pecan. You still like that, don't you?
She's sleeping.
Finally. What'd it take?
Oh, I just sang a song a dozen times.
That'd put me out.
How's Grandma doing?
She's doing fine. She talked to me yesterday, and pretty soon she'll be talking to me all the time. Right, Mother?
Mom, I can watch her for a while, you know. You should take a break.
Okay. Thanks. She is improving. I think it's going to be good for her to be here.
I hope so. Hope it's good for somebody.
What's the matter?
This isn't the way it was supposed to end up, you know.
I know.
I had this picture of us out in the open again. I mean, first Switzerland and take care of Leslie, and then spend time with her and catch up, and then with all our engines revved up, who knows? Honey, I failed you. I'm sorry.
It didn't work out. And sometimes that happens, you know, especially when you throw in 2 kids and a dog and a woman who needs constant medical attention. I mean, like a lot of things, you know, it just isn't what it used to be.
But how do we know? We haven't done it right in so long.
We hurt a lot of people here.
And I'm sorry.
I need to find a way to make this right.
How?
Thank you for coming, Audrey.
I'm here to see Leslie.
She's right there.
Hello, Audrey.
Laura? Hello, Leslie. It's wonderful to see you.
Tell her who you are, Mother.
I'm Audrey. Leslie Audrey Hardy. And you and I are old friends.
Mention some of the people that you knew together.
Remember Jessie Brewer? Hmm? And my sister, Lucy. At least once a week, you and I would meet in the hospital cafeteria for tea and English muffins. What about my husband, Steve? You and Rick, now, he was your husband, and Steve and I, we had good times together.
Try to be more specific. Try to mention real events, things that really happened.
All right. Now let's see. Do you remember the time when you and I and Rick and Steve took mambo lessons from that Cuban dance teacher? And then later on we learned that he was from Madison, Wisconsin, and he hadn't even taught us the mambo at all. Then there was a time, it was a 4th of July picnic, and Lee Baldwin's canoe tipped over and we all nearly drowned because Steve wouldn't let go of the beer cooler. Those were good times, weren't they?
Don't stop. Keep going. It's good. Keep going.
A long time ago, when Laura was just a teenager, she left Port Charles with Luke Spencer. Every mother's nightmare.
Thank you, Audrey.
No one was sure where they'd gone, and you were frantic with worry. I want to tell you that you got a phone call from a Captain Ramsey.
What did he say?
Well, he said he was going to come by here and try to catch up with you. Well, he said that he talked to Mrs. Grant just after you left. Now, Captain Ramsey, he's with the police department, isn't he?
Yes, he is. I was so afraid for her.
Mother, keep talking. Just ask her more questions.
Laura came home. Do you remember that day?
Mother? Mother?
Okay. All right. It's fine. She's all right. She's really good. Really good this time. I say she needs some rest.
I'm so proud of you. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be just fine.
Take her upstairs, okay?
Right.
She said she needs to rest.
Yeah,
okay?
good idea.
Honey, you were right.
Don't you?
You know, the longer she stays on this side of reality, the better chance she has of just getting better. We just need to get her to focus on reality.
Okay. Thank you. And thank you for your friendship and your caring. You have no idea how much that means to me.
Well, should I plan on coming back?
Would you? Tom, what do you think?
Well, the more we get her to focus, the better.
Well, then I'll come here every day before work.
Thank you. You still like English muffins?
Yes.
I'll have them waiting for you.
I'll do anything in my power to help your mother come back.
Great. Then then maybe soon she can tell us what the Cassadites did to her.
It isn't about the Cassadines. It's about Leslie. I mean, it's been in your head so long, it's become a part of you.
Well, Audrey, maybe that's what keeps me breathing.
Now, not long ago, I stood at a gravesite, and I mourned your wife, and I listened to you go on about how Stephen Cassadine had murdered Laura, and all the while you knew she was alive. Now, how can I believe you now? How can anyone?
Well, what you believe is your choice. You know, maybe you can answer me a question, Audrey. Why are all the people's feelings in this town so damn precious? Why can't people just back off and grow up?
Oh, Luke. Underneath all this fury and self-righteousness, I know you're a decent person, but you've gone too far. I mean, it's not fair to use Leslie as a pawn in your war against Stephen Cassadine. She has been through enough.
At whose hands?
I think we're all a little bit on edge, and maybe we should just say thank you and call it a day.
I say Laura's right. That sounds like our cue to go, Mother.
I'll be back tomorrow as planned.
Thank you.
Stephen Cassadine is a man you don't like, and that certainly is your privilege. But to demonize him in this way is a disgrace, and if you're not careful, it's going to destroy you.
Well, Mother, I know you always like to get the last word, but that doesn't mean you're always right.
What is right? Hatred, vendettas, never-ending feuds?
If that puts an end to Stephen Cassadine, yeah, it is right.
What did Stephen ever do to you?
I've told you, whether you want to believe it or not. He killed my father.
Only a preview of what's coming. I mean, the whole damn town is lined up. Each one ready to tell us how disappointed they are in us. He's got the whole town snowed, baby. Pardon the pun.
I know. Luke, Audrey's visit made me realize something. Maybe we've been taking the wrong approach about what will bring my mother back. Maybe the answer is right here. You see the way Audrey was able to get through to my mother? She got further in 15 minutes than Tom's been able to in weeks.
So?
So, maybe Switzerland isn't the best place for her. Familiar to her, that's all right here in Port Charles. Maybe we should stay.
Well, that's true as far as Leslie is concerned. But what about Stephen? I mean, he could come after us. He could find out that Leslie is the key to bringing him down.
I don't think so, Luke.
Are you kidding? You're not forgetting who we're dealing with, are you?
No, I'm not forgetting. I'm remembering. Enough? I can make you a grilled cheese sandwich, or sing a song, or whistle a tune. Whatever you like. Oh, you're doing so well. Good. That's great. Hi.
Oh, she seems to be enjoying whatever that glop is she's eating.
It's split pea soup. It's her favorite.
Good. Are you okay?
I'm a little bit shocked. Why didn't you tell me about Justice?
Oh, honey, you had so much on your mind as it was, and my suspicions started slowly, you know, when I noticed that Justice and Edward Quartermain were joined at the hip.
Edward?
Yeah. He used the information to keep Justice under his thumb.
Well, that explains a lot.
Yeah, it does. But then, see, by the time I had proof, the verdict had already come in. You were found not guilty. Justice had created a hell of his own, and then Leslie Lou got sick. I just couldn't see the point.
Oh, It's all starting to make sense now, why your friendship with Justice got so cold all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if our friends are feeling the same kind of betrayal that I feel right now. Probably worse. At least Justice didn't fake his own death.
What are you talking about? What Justice did was much worse. I'll get that.
Oh, Luke, I am so glad you're home. I am afraid. I'm really, really afraid. Kevin has gone to the Cassadines.
What has Kevin got that Stefan wants?
I am hoping that you can tell me.
Well, how the hell would I know?
Because you're the big fat Cassadine expert.
How is she?
Sleeping again.
Wow, that's right, your mom, huh? Must be really weird having her back from the dead after all these years. Of course, then again, she's not really back, is she? I mean, not all the way, at least. I mean, if she was back, she'd be talking and everything, but...
Let's stay focused on why you're here.
Right. It's because I'm worried. I've been telling Kevin, and he's not listening to me, how dangerous the Cassadines are. And I think it's just he's caught up in it because he's in this weird place in his life right now. He's sort of displaced. He doesn't know where to go or what to do. You see, he's been barred from practicing his chosen profession, so, which is completely unfair if you ask me. But the fact of the matter is, I've never seen him more vulnerable.
Well, he's like a sitting duck waiting for target practice.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. What exactly is it that you think we can do for you?
Exactly? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. Just give me some advice. Tell me what to do. Of course, then again, maybe you can't do that because your own big plan just blew up in your faces.
Is this her way of asking for help?
Mm-hmm. This is her way.
Okay, Lucy, I'm sorry. But, you know, our plate is a little full.
Really? Mm-hmm. Well, now, what if I had reacted that way when Luke came to me asking for bail money, huh?
Look, darling, it's not that we're not grateful.
We are, really. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound rude. It's just that he's not in any position to fight anyone else's battles right now. I mean, at least not until he proves that he didn't shoot Catherine.
Thank you for listening.
Keep me posted, Liz. Keep your eyes open.
I will. I'm sorry that your big plan didn't work. I'm not sorry you're here. And I'm not sorry that you're alive.
Thank you for everything.
We're friends again?
Almost.
Oh, come on. You can't hold a grudge against me. You're not even good at it.
Do not attempt to charm me. I'm not in the mood.
Let me walk you to your car. Excuse me, honey. I'm going to attempt a charm.
You can't.
I can charm you.
Can't?
All right, well, just listen to what I have to say. She's not listening. Honey? Laura?
What's up?
Well, looks like you made it as far as lunch. How was it?
Just flying.
All right. What's the worst part?
Well, that's a toss-up, Dad. Because Sly won't speak to me. And Emily, you know, she just gave me a look. I really blew it. You know, if I had just stuck to the plan, you know, slowed down, just stick to the plan, we'd be out here away from the Cassadines and all their crap.
Well, you know, son, there are some people that say everything happens for a reason. I don't know about that, but clearly it's not over between the Cassadines and the Spencers. And you did what you thought was right at the time. That's all any man can do.
I get it.
Mrs. Spencer to see you, sir.
I want you to hear what I have to say.
About what?
About lies. And the truth.
Sorry, no one home.
Wait a second. You're gonna hear what I have to say, both of you.
Your audacity seems to have no bounds. What are you doing here?
I came to say I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for this time?
All of it. The deception. And how much it hurt you. And Nicholas and the things that were said. I know I can't make it right. I just want the chance to explain.
You want me to understand why you did what you did?
Yes.
That will never happen.
You told me that Helena knew that my mother was still alive. I had to protect her. I could not lose her twice.
I have no quarrel with protecting your mother. I did it myself for years. It's your methods that escape me.
You were never supposed to have known. I intended to stay away forever.
Oh, really? Well, you told Nicholas you always intended to come back for him.
I know.
And the real truth?
I would have come back for him.
Your capacity for self-delusion is exceeded only by your lack of regard for others. You were never coming back. Those were merely words you said to keep Nicholas from hating you.
No, I meant them.
And how were you planning to accomplish this touching mother-son reunion? Leap out from behind your headstone as he was placing daisies on your grave?
I don't know. I would have found a way.
My deepest wish is that when you finally do leave Port Charles again, it will be the last time that boy ever sees you.
No. That's just it. I am staying here. I'm going to rebuild my life here for my children. All of my children. And my mother.
What does your mother have to do with staying in Port Charles?
She's responding to people who knew her. And we believe that this is probably the best possible place for her to recover.
Well, you bring me interesting news. Your mother's making progress, and you're going to remain in Port Charles. Now let me give you a piece of news. I no longer have the slightest interest in you or anyone in your family.
Well, come in, Cassadine. Make it snappy.
If Leslie Lou had never been sick, I might never have met any of you. But she was, and I saved her life. Then I met the mother who abandoned me. Now get to the point, you crybaby. Come on.
Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk.
She said that she saw a light in me. She was afraid that I might be corrupted by the Cassadines, and on the other hand, my uncle said that I was being manipulated, but I didn't believe him. And I began to turn my back on everything that I ever believed in. But you two made it very clear that you hated me, but I didn't care. I don't care. All I wanted in my heart was my mother's approval and her undying love. Then one night at your club, I found out that she was dead. You don't have a clue. You were so lost in your self-pity, man. You want to know the truth? You weren't supposed to be there. Yeah, but I was. And it was an added bonus for you because you got to see the look on my face and you loved it. You don't even know. Of course I do. It made your revolting scheme all that more convincing. No one would purposely deceive Laura's own son with a lie like that. It would be too perverted. You made me believe my mother was dead. I actually felt sorry for you. And for your loss. But since then, I've learned a few things about you Spencers. You people, you spout off and you parade around about truth and about honor, but in your little family rule book, it only applies to everyone else. See, when it comes to yourselves, you lie and you scam about everything, no matter who you hurt. But you know what? You people make me sick. All of you. Except for my baby sister. But I'm sure you'll find a way to ruin her too.
Thank you for stopping by. Come on back when you get the facts straight.
I speak the truth, Spencer. You ought to try it sometime.
Laura's mother.
Is she all right?
She will be. Grandma, come on, we're gonna go upstairs, okay?
Who is that boy?
Grandma. He's nobody, okay? He's nobody. Come on.
He looks... It's not. He has a mouth. Like my Laura. I want to know who he is.
My name is Nicholas Cassadine.
And you are Laura's son.
I thought you might want to know that it wasn't in vain.
How much progress has she made?
Well, Audrey Hardy came to visit and they were reminiscing about their past. And, my mother remembered something. She actually spoke. It was very hopeful.
Then she's communicating.
No, not exactly, but, she has lucid moments.
Well, you didn't come here to catch me up on your mother's medical breakthroughs. So why don't you tell me why you're really here?
All right. I need you to understand how important it is for my mother to be in a safe place.
In other words, you're asking me for protection from Helena?
The feud between our families has got to stop. I am asking you to help me to do that.
So, you want me to protect you from me?
I thought we could work together.
I don't think so.
Oh, God, I know I hurt you. I'm sorry. But please, try to put yourself in my shoes. I thought my mother was dead. And then I found out that she was alive and in Cassadine hands, and I reacted impulsively. I didn't know what else to do.
I thought we had reached a new place, Lasha. I had hoped we could build something. You and I and Nicholas. The night I took you to your mother, the night of your grand deception, I opened all the doors of my heart to you. Do you remember what you did?
I kissed you.
Like Judas. I thought it was a kiss of gratitude. Understanding. Even I dared dream love. But you knew what it was. It was a kiss of farewell.